Hello, everybody, and welcome to Oaklawn Today. Track announcer Pete Aiello joined by Nancy Holthus. A Saturday afternoon of world-class thoroughbred action. If you need any evidence of what was going on here today, Nancy, just take a look at the lines behind us. Corned beef for just 50 cents, topped off with 10-cent soft drinks. You can have lunch for less than $1.
I'm thinking about good for about $1.50 today, personally. But a great race card, as you mentioned, Pete, highlighted by the running of the 5th season.
Fifth season, a very competitive contest featuring the veteran campaigner Departing, taking on multiple stakes winner Smack Smack from the barn of Don Von Hemmel. 9 races on the card today. Let's get you caught up on the track and weather conditions. Saturday afternoon will be held under partly cloudy conditions with highs in the mid-40s. It's cooled off since yesterday here at Oaklawn Park. We have a fast main track and 9 races on the program. First race of the afternoon at 6 furlongs, $15,000 claimers, which have not won 2. We had a full field of 11. The race time favorites included Tale of Honor and Robin Wood under John Cord. Racing at Oaklawn. From the outside, Robin Wood commences nicely. Down to the inside, Tale of Honor moves up with sensational vision. Superstroke comes away in the top flight. 2 off the lead while racing a joint third. It's a stretch of 2 to Execute, who's now racing in 5th, 2 in front of Deputy Artie. Splitting horses goes a Reed, then down to the inside is Pure Trust. Red Redemption is next. Wide on the course is Deputy Artie, and 5 lengths to the trailer, Oodalali. They make their way past the half-mile pole. They're 3 across the track. Here's Robin Wood, 3 wide and up for the challenge for the lead now. In between horses, Sensational Vision at the rail. That's Tale of Honor. Execute warming to the task while 4th, about 4 lengths off the lead now. 2 more to a Reed, also kick-starting a rally for Dela Cruz, circling horses and on the move. 2 more to Superstroke. The rest will have to get moving as they move past the quarter-mile pole. Robin Wood turns first with a length lead. Up on the outside, a Reed set down, driving with Execute just to his inside. Inside the final furlong, a Reed, and the red-hot Walter Dela Cruz now driving to the lead. Robin Wood is back to 2nd. Execute is now 3rd. Trying to run on from 4th is Superstroke. Inside the final furlong, it will be a Reed. A Reed starts the Saturday program with a 7-1 victory. Moving clear to win it by 2. Robin Wood holds 2nd in front of Execute 3rd, and Oodalali from last got up to be 4th and 111-3. A fast early pace in the opening contest set it up for a horse from off the speed, and that horse was number 6, a Reed, who kicked by the early speed to win it for jockey Walter Dela Cruz. Trainer Kim Poole notched a victory yesterday and gets one again today. Same story for the owner, Gene Burkholder. 7-1 the price, a Reed the winner. Robin Wood, who was part of that pace, stayed on for 2nd in front of Execute, who was outclosed and ended up 3rd. Second race of the afternoon, also at 6 furlongs, $10,000 maiden claimers. We had a late scratch in the paddock of number 3, 513. Left us with a field of 11. Favorites included Kinetic and the Sligo Poet. 2 more waiting for Dr. Ben and a good runaway. A good runaway and Giovanni Franco to the outside. They're at the post. And they're off. From the outside, a good runaway breaks for the lead. Kinetic moves up from between horses. Alongside is the Sligo Poet with Density. Down to the inside of Duval Bluff Bill. Moving wide on the course, both Tasali's Valor and Dr. Ben. Now improving at the rail is Dramatic Brassy. Stretch of 2 lengths to Override and Royalty, followed by Vacanza. And the early trailer here is Chalk in Hand. They run down the backstretch and go to the half-mile pole. Kinetic taking hold now, leads to 3 parts of a length. On the outside, a good runaway is now second. Duval Bluff Bill third. Moving up to be fourth is Density on the improve while put into the clear in front of Dramatic Brassy. Trying to run on is Dr. Ben, the Sligo Poet between horses as they run around the far turn. Long shot, a good runaway, gives it to Kinetic on the inside. These two in lockstep to the top of the stretch. And moving up on the outside is Density, Duval Bluff Bill, all well dressed up with no place to go. Then Vacanza, and they're at the top of the stretch. Nothing decided yet, but Chris Amy shakes up the inside running Kinetic, who has the lead. Density right alongside second, and Vacanza is now coming on third. Inside the final furlong, Vacanza trying to get to Density. Density shifting ground, Vacanza with the momentum on the outside. It's Vacanza and Quincy Hamilton to win it going away. Density second, Duval Bluff Bill third, and fourth is Kinetic in 1:12.3. Kinetic set a pressured early pace and was run down in the stretch by number 9, Vacanza. From the barn of Ron Moquette, Quincy Hamilton was on board for the winning ride for owner Michael Hoy. Number 6, Density, got first run on him, but ended up second in front of long shot Duval's Bluff Bill. The 4-horse ended up third. We'll turn our attention now to the third race of the afternoon, and we take it around 2 turns at a mile and a 16th. A full field of 12 lined up here. Bettors could not hone in on a favorite. The off-time favorite was number 8, Indy Awesome, under Julio Felix. And they're off. And Matt was off a step slow. From the center, My Pal Paul wins the break. Right alongside is Lenapaw in the early stages. Moving up on the outside is 0x0 with Locker Room Guy. He's away fourth and 3 lengths off the lead. Then to the far outside goes Bad Student with Ted's Folly saving ground toward the inside. He's a length better than the team of Indy Awesome. And up on the outside, Becker's Galaxy. It's a stretch of another 2.5 lengths to Gentleman's Honor, followed by Anmat. And the early trailer is High Dollar Kitten. They run around the first turn after the opening quarter went in 23 and 2. Into the backstretch they go, chasing My Pal Paul, who leads it by a neck. Up on the outside now, 0x0 takes it to him second. It's a length back to the team. It's 3 of them, in fact. Dirty Swag, Locker Room Guy, and Lenapaw, third, fourth, and fifth. Settling in mid-flight is Bad Student in front of Becker's Galaxy. Then to the outside goes Indy Awesome, starting to improve a bit. He's 7 lengths off the lead. He's 2 lengths in clear in front of Ted's Folly, followed by Gentleman's Honor and Anmat. And still trailing is High Dollar Kitten. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. My Pal Paul still pursued on the outside by both 0x0 and Dirty Swag 3 wide. Bad Student looms large while fourth and starting to tack on. Doing some work from the back. Here comes the run from Anmat, circling horses on the outside. Becker's Galaxy the Gray is also starting to find his best stride. This is completely up for grabs with a 1/4 mile left to go. On the inside, My Pal Paul tries to fight off everybody. Down the center, Bad Student is coming on widest of all. Here's a late punch from Ted's Folly. Also coming on, Becker's Galaxy and Bad Student, the 2 that go on. Becker's Galaxy driving to the lead now. Bad Student is back to second. Anmat is rolling up the rail. Becker's Galaxy has the lead, and Becker's Galaxy will win it. Close for second, Anmat rolling up the inside to photo with Bad Student. Then it was Dirty Swag and Ted's Folly. Racetime favorite Indy Awesome did not fire his best shot, but the gray Becker's Galaxy did from well off the speed under jockey Floyd Wethy Jr. Robertino Diodoro, the winning trainer for owner Charles Garvey. Robertino continues to heat up as the season progresses. Becker's Galaxy a 10-1 proposition from well off the speed. It was 3 Anmat who had a subpar beginning, who rallied between horses to get second, out finishing number 12 Bad Student, who ended up third.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents. If you like racing and you like gaming, we've got a place in the Winner's Circle for you. Oaklawn's Winner's Circle Player Rewards Club earns you points toward free play, prizes, and food discounts. And a $10 free play coupon with your membership. Sign up at the Winner's Circle desk in the bigger and better Oaklawn Gaming. And while you're there, check out all the new games like live and video blackjack, poker, and a high limits area. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
The beat goes on.
Touchdown Arkansas got the jump, and it'll be touchdown Arkansas.
5 races sponsored each year.
They're in the final furlong. Delta Flower, under extremely confident handling, is just toying with the competition.
The best of Arkansas.
Lady Lake gonna get there. Lady Lake will win it.
$2,000 bonus for Arkansas breds winning in open company at Oaklawn in 2015.
Delta Flower, do you know what I mean? Delta Flower will win it.
Fourth race of the afternoon at 6 furlongs. These are claimers in for a claiming price of $7,500. Scratch the 2, Any More Bling. Scratch the 6, Viking. Even money favorite was number 8, 20-time winner, Now and Zen. Looks for victory 21. All set. And they're off. It was a picture-perfect beginning. Toward the inside, Aunt Ruby's Kitten begins the best. Now moving to challenge and take over is Bigfoot Ben. Bigfoot Ben is ahead in front. As Simon comes away in the vanguard with on the inside Aunt Ruby's Kitten. Moving wide on the course is Tyler T. Now and Zen is in tight while about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Also between horses is Storm and Scat. Then down to the inside races Livazine. Ahead in front of Raffine. It's a stretch of another 1.5 lengths to the trailer. The trailer is Magnum Force, but he's only 5 lengths off the lead. They run around the far turn. They went through the opening quarter in 22 and 4. Shane Lavalette and Bigfoot Ben show the way by almost 2 now. Trying to get after him second is Tyler T. Circling horses. Magnum Force is on the move. He's 5 wide, and also moving up is the gray Now and Zen. And Ruby's Kitten saves ground toward the inside, and they come past the quarter-mile pole. They're off the top of the turn with Bigfoot Ben trying to seal the deal. Magnum Force and Now and Zen second and third. You're the boss now fourth with Aunt Ruby's Kitten. There's a furlong left to go. Bigfoot Ben trying to hold firm, but here comes the old pro, Now and Zen. Now and Zen at Bigfoot Ben. Bigfoot Ben is in front. Now and Zen on the outside. Bigfoot Ben, Now and Zen. It's going to be close. It's going to be too close to call. What a horse race in race number 4. The early pace setter Bigfoot Ben was collared at the top of the stretch by the favorite Now and Zen, but Bigfoot Ben battled on from the inside and prevails narrowly for winning jockey Shane Lavalette. Stanley Roberts, the winning trainer for GW Equine of Gary Waymack. Now and Zen gave it his best, but ended up second in race 4. Fifth race of the afternoon at 5.5 furlongs. These are maiden special weights racing for a $68,000 purse. Some nice horses in here. It's a full field of 12. The narrow favorite at post time was number 10, Beat Goes On, under Ricardo Santana Jr. And they're off. Buddy You Love was off a step slow. From the center, that's Truly Gray, who springs out to put a head in front. Up on the outside goes Giant Trick. Down to the inside and moving closer, Bari's Boy. At the rail, it's Entertainer with TJ's Papa. They're followed by Fashion Designer and Beat Goes On. For recovering from a poor beginning goes Buddy Love. 2.5 clear of on the inside, Rest Box. Then at the rail, Dr. Kai. Racing second last, while 3 wide is Say Hey Kid. And at the back of the pack, the early trailer here. The trailer is Scat Daddy Scat. They run around the far turn, and on top it's Burry's Boy, and on the outside, Truly Gray. Buddy Love bids up 4 wide. Giant Trick 3 wide. These 4 across the track. Beat Goes On, tries to get into action on the far outside as they run past the quarter-mile pole. Giant Trick shaking up for the drive and moves away. Buddy Love set down driving, trying to get after him second. Then to the inside, it's Burry's Boy. Entertainer tips off cover and comes on next. Through the final furlong, it's still Giant Trick in front. Entertainer's now the danger on the outside. Giant Trick is holding firm. Give JVB another victory here in Oaklawn. It's Giant Trick to win it. Entertainer second. Beat Goes On third. Then Burry's Boy and Buddy Love in 105 flat. Well, he had an upset winner yesterday, and he has an upset winner here this afternoon. Number 11, Giant Trick from Hall of Famer Jack Van Berg's barn gets the victory, drawing clear under veteran reinsman Alex Berzer for winning owner Jerry Karoom. Giant Trick coming off of stakes try at Remington Park, back to maidens and right to the winner's circle here this afternoon. Second in the race was number 2, Entertainer, who shook loose late and is a horse to watch.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At Westrock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda, who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
Cedar Run Farm on 60 acres and 17 miles from Oaklawn Park offers a 10-stall barn, grassy paddocks, day pens, and a partially covered 6-craft walker for exercising and rehab. Moonshine Mullen is a first-year registered Arkansas stallion with earnings of over $1 million.
Moonshine Mullen did it! And a huge upset of the Stephen Foster.
Black type winner in the U.S. and Canada with wins over the dirt, turf, and synthetic, now standing at Lake Hamilton Equine and registered on True Nicks.
Hi, I'm Terry Wallace, and here is tomorrow's Sentinel Record pick of the day.
Race 6 on the program to be run at 1 mile over the fast main track. First finish line in use here. Very, very strong starter allowance contest. Scratch number 10, Star Dog, so it left us with a field of 10. The bettors like number 4, Domain's Rap, sent off as the even money choice. And they're up. Level beginning. Wall of horses across the track here looking for a leader. Looks like it might be Domain's Rap who puts ahead in front of both Tiz Adonis and Golden Frontier. These three across the track in the run to the first. Racing 4 wide as Jack's the One. For a few dollars more, backs off. Saving ground on the inside is the gray Spensive's Image. Wide on the course and trying to improve is Quitting Time. It's a length back to the outside. Second last in the early stages. It'll be fine with Don't Change Trainers. And Calvin Burrell and Dinah Beaver last of all and 8 lengths off the lead. They went 23-3 for the opening quarter speed, and down the backstretch they go. In front, Golden Frontier by a half a length. Toward the inside, Tiz Adonis is now second. Off the speed, Domain's Rap third. Spensive's Image continues on well fourth, a length better than an outside running Jack's the One, followed by for a few dollars more. Then to the outside, it's Quitting Time. Dinah Beaver rides the rail and saves ground, improving 2 spots in front of the 2 trailers. It'll be fine, and Don't Change Trainers. 47-3 for the opening half-mile speed. They swing into the far turn. Golden Frontier and Tiz Adonis, they continue to tussle. Off the speed, Domain's Rap now let it out a notch, and 3 wide up the challenge under Ramon Vasquez. These 3 are now pulled 2 in front of the inside running Spensive's Image, then Jack's the One as they run to the top of the stretch. Domain's Rap up on the outside to take the lead from a gritty Golden Frontier. Cutting the corner third is Tiz Adonis. Into the short stretch they come. On the outside, and Domain's Rap given a tap on the shoulder, and he has the lead. Battling on is Golden Frontier. He's doing everything he can, but what he can is not beat Domain's Rap. Domain's Rap moving clear to win it by 2. Golden Frontier second, very close for third. Maybe Jack's the One in between horses in 137-2. Domain's Rap parlays a perfect trip to victory in today's 6th race, sitting off the speed of Tiz Adonis and Golden Frontier and drawing clear in the late stages to win it. For owner Danny Caldwell and trainer Federico Villafranco, Ramon Vasquez was the winning rider. Second was 3, Golden Frontier, who battled every step of the way. And third went to 5, Jack's the One. Long shot got up to the third after punching home late. 7th race of the afternoon brought out maidens at the 1 mile journey for a purse of $68,000. A field reduced by 1, Scratch the One, Conquest Miss Curlin. A field of 11, the off-time favorite, number 4, Beach Walk under Ramon Vasquez. And they're off. From the far outside, Sally's News will try to use her speed to cross over. She's in front early from Beach Walk, who comes away racing in second. Up on the outside is Adore, now racing in third, with Roan Feathers tucking in to be fourth, while about 5 lengths behind. It's a stretch of 2 to the team of Quartet and Blue Ridge Girl. They're 6 and 7 lengths off the lead. Now racing wide on the course while trying to get over from that high post position is Icy Dawn. Icy Dawn situated 7 or 8 off the lead. Down to the inside, it's Cross Country in front of Calamity Jane. Then it's a stretch of 2 to Delilah, who's second last, and the early trailer about 15 lengths off the lead is Furiously Kissed. They went an opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Sally's News is now in front to half a length. The favorite is on the outside of her in Beach Walk from second. Racing in third position is Adore. Down to the inside, Roan Feathers is now fourth. On hold fifth races Quartet, then Blue Ridge Girl. Down to the inside and improving a touch is Cross Country, about 5 or 6 lengths behind. Also moving up wide on the course is Delilah. Calamity Jane tries to pick a path between horses, and it's 3 lengths to Furiously Kissed. They're separated by 11 lengths with less than 3 furlongs to go. Up on the outside, that's Beach Walk, who just ran up to take the lead. Adore moves to her while second. Delilah continues this eye-catching move. She's third, while confidently handled as they run past the quarter pole. Adore has the lead. She'll have to fight off a couple from the back, including Delilah, who swings into action. Furiously Kissed is also trying to find a clear racetrack with inside a final furlong to go. Adore gets away. Adore is 3 on top. Furiously Kissed is furiously finishing, but running out of time. It's Adore for Ricardo Santana and Steve Asmussen to win it by 2. Furiously Kissed second, Calamity Jane third in 1:39 and 3. Last year's leading trainer Steve Asmussen gets a victory on the Saturday program as Adore stalks the pace setters and moves on the turn, only to draw clear and win race number 7. Adore is owned by the Winchell Thoroughbreds of Ron and Joan Winchell, trained by Steve Asmussen, handled a victory by Ricardo Santana Jr. Furiously Kissed came from far back after trailing the field most of the way to get up for second under jockey Joe Johnson.
Silk's Bar and Grill inside Oaklawn Gaming is Hot Springs' newest destination for great food, drink, and entertainment. Open for lunch and dinner plus a late-night bar menu, Silk's was voted Arkansas Times Best New Bar in Arkansas. Silk's features free live music every Friday and Saturday night, and with more than 30 big screen TVs, it's the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Be sure to try the incredible Silk's Margarita made with Patron and experience our signature Silk's Burger. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
8th and feature race of the afternoon is the 28th running of the 5th season at 1 1/16 for $100,000 in guarantees per... tough. There, Imigate. Racing in the 5th season stakes to a picture-perfect beginning. From the inside, a Cleto Red is hustled out by Alex Berzer to try to get the early lead, and 11 inside position and the lead as they head into that first turn run. Away second is Departing. Away third is Street Strategy. Then down to the inside races Rock Heeb, situated about 3.5 lengths off the lead. Then it's a trio including Smack Smack, and from between horses Incremental, Lashad rides the rail. It's a length to Love Bandit, then comes the Truth or Else, who's 2 in front of Natchez, and Springboard is last of the 11 as they head into the back backstretch. They won an opening quarter in 23 and 4, and down the backstretch they go. On top, Oaklawn Red by a half a length, departing is second. 2 back to the outside, and Street Strategy third. Then Rahib, who's racing in fourth. He's a better than 4.5 off the lead. Improving between horses, races incremental. Smack is on his outside. Then down to the inside, losing ground a little bit is Lashad in front of Love Bandit. Then comes the Truth or Else. Stretch of 5 lengths back. Second last is Natchez, and the trailer is Springboard. Inside half a mile away, they won an opening half mile in 48 and 1. Oaklawn Red continues to shoulder the load. Departing has every opportunity, racing in second now, and C.J. McMahon just gave Street Strategy his cue. He's third, trying to gain ground. Rahib has an upset possibility, 25 to 1 and in range. 2 better than Smack. Then down to the inside, it's incremental, and they're at the top of the stretch. Oaklawn Red trying to do it all the way. Street Strategy on the outside, departing between horses. Then Rahib inside the final furlong. On the inside, Oaklawn Red refusing to yield, but McMahon and Street Strategy surging on the outside. Departing pins his ears between them. It's departing. It's Street Strategy. It's Street Strategy. Street Strategy surge in the last jump to beat a unwavering Departing in 1:40. The bettors had it right. Departing and Street Strategy put on a show in this year's 5th season. In the end, Street Strategy under jockey C.J. McMahon surged right on the money to catch Departing and win the 5th season. Street Strategy is owned by Randy Patterson and trained by Randy Morse. Second choice in the wagering, he was handled to victory by C.J. McMahon. Departing ended up second with long shot Rahib third, and early pace setter Oaklawn Red holding on to be fourth.
Here with a very happy winning trainer, Randy Morse, in this year's 28th running of the 5th season with Street Strategy. Now, Randy, it's been a long time coming with this horse. He finally gets his well-deserved first stakes win. Now, he actually had a slight foot bruise coming into this race. Obviously not a very big deal. He just got a couple days off, and it paid off.
Yeah, luckily it was a minor deal. In a couple of days he was good, but we were still, on the fence whether to run him or not, but luckily we did.
He sat very well, not too far off the pace, but enough to be a threat coming into the stretch. Talk me down the lane as, you knew when he was going to be able to get the job done.
Oh, I didn't know until we got to the wire. It was pretty close.
So I know that earlier in his career, we really thought that he was going to be a solid 3-year-old. This horse originally owned by one of your earlier owners, Dave Clark, who we unfortunately lost this past year. Your other owner, Randy Patterson, purchased him in a dispersal sale. So we're going to look at this as a win-win, because I know Dave Clark is really looking down, and he's celebrating with us here today.
Yeah,
It's a good thing. Congratulations to trainer Randy Morse in the winner's circle with Street Strategy here in the 28th running of the 5th season.
Is the best, and will try to establish the lead from Conquest Twister, who moves to challenge from second. Wentz is away in good shape, racing in third. Whitmore is in tight while on hold, trying to improve. Down to the inside, it's Sight for Sore Eyes. Wide on the course goes Elle's Holiday. It's a length back to the outside to Drinkin' Song. Then it's a stretch of another length back to Bootleggin', who improves with Richie Z on the outside, and the trailer is Discreet Move. They move through the opening quarter in 22 and 1. Around the far turn they go. Will Mullings has the lead 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Conquest Twister is second. Wentz is now third. Elle's Holiday fourth. Whitmore all dressed up with no place to go, fifth. Needing room bad. 2.5 lengths back to Drinkin' Song. Then comes Sight for Sore Eyes and Bootleggin'. And there's a 1/4 mile to go. Can Osorio get through with Whitmore? That's the key question, with Will Mullings on top. Less than a 1/4 mile to go. And on top, it's Will Mullings with something in reserve. Here's the run coming from Whitmore. He's up the inside. He has room now, and he's coming on. Here's Whitmore riding the rail and riding the rail to victory. Impressive once he got clear. Whitmore passes a key test and wins it by 3. Second, Will Mullings. Third, Sight for Sore Eyes. And Conquest Twister to complete the superfecta in 1:10 and 2. Off-time favorite Whitmore does not disappoint. In fact, he was an easy winner down toward the inside. Just needed clear racetrack turning for home, found a seam inside the final furlong, and kicked on in a big way to win with something left under jockey Didel Osorio. Whitmore is owned by Robert LaPenta, Harry Rosenblum, and Southern Spring Stable. Ron McQuett gets his second victory of the afternoon. And again, Whitmore was handled a victory by Didel Osorio. The early pace setter Will Munnings ended up to be second, in front of Sight for Sore Eyes. Long Shot got up to be third. Well, that wraps up the Saturday program here at Oaklawn Park. Join us again tomorrow for Sunday racing. Great racing action on tap, Nancy, on Sunday. Great stake race.
That's right. The fillies and mares will be center stage in the Pippin. And don't forget, special Monday racing with the first post of 1 o'clock. Come out extra early with the American Pharaoh Bobble Horse giveaway, a $2 donation to the Arkansas Racetrack Chaplaincy while supplies last. And the 3-year-olds will be center stage in the first prep of the Arkansas Derby, the Smarty Jones.
Smarty Jones featuring the Bob Baffert trainee, Taves on Ice. We hope to see you back here at Oaklawn Park. Have a great evening.